Join me, Gav Bell, as I take you on a crazy, funny and very interesting journey, which is my life post-divorce. Gigs, work, kids and a whole lot of boat action. In this first episode, I purchased my first big boat ever after growing up with speedboats. Her name is Clarity. She's a 40-foot cruiser built in 1984 by a company in Taiwan called Ocean Marine. Hence the model of the boat is an Ocean 40. Although it looks like a timber boat and has lots of timber throughout it, it actually has a very solid fiberglass hull. Now this is set to be one of the biggest solo projects of my life, as I got it for a good price and it needed an insane amount of work to get this baby back to her former glory. Okay, so I'm going to take you on a quick tour of my new Ocean 40. So we're up at the bow right now. As you can see, all the timber needs a bit of work. There's a day bed on the front there. Needs a new hatch. There's an old kayak there that came with it. Up to the fly bridge. And then look down the starboard side. There's a doorway there, but we'll go right round. So okay, and then if we get to here, there's an aft deck and a hard roof which we need to replace. Keep coming back here. There's the tender, got a 15 Suzuki on it, runs great. And this is the back area. There's a hatch there. And if we turn around, we have the two winches for the tender to hang on. The duck board needs a bit of attention, like everything. And then back to the aft deck, which is above the back cabin. So if we step up here, just trying to do this steady. Barbecue, covers are a bit tatty. Get onto those, and then further up here we have the fly bridge. This is a massive area up here, and that's looking back. Glorious day out here. So that's the aft deck there. So it's sort of split level. The covers aren't in very good condition, as you can see. Very rough. And then moving forward, we have, excuse the bobbing around, here's the top helm. Basically none of the electronics work. We've yet to figure out what works and what doesn't. But lots of storage there. Make our way down carefully, and then we'll come back down the port side and in through the main door to the saloon, or saloon, whatever you call it. So the kitchen's basically been ripped out, and that's all rubbish there that I found in the front cabin. So she was a bit of a mess, as you can see, but taking the curtains down, and there's lots of cracked windows like that one. Yep, so this is looking, basically that's the kitchen, which I'm going to replace. And then we move around here. And what have we got here? All your panels. Got a cracked window. And the lower helm. Obviously we've got, yeah, lots of work to do here. And then coming forward to the V-berth. And a few stairs. This will be a bit dark down here, but as you come in you can see there's the V cabin there, and there is a hatch which needs replacing there, and there is some water damage which I'll have to get onto that. So basically, yeah, this is as is. So if you come around, so that's looking out back towards the saloon. If we go in this cupboard, this is pretty much, it's got a crap in it, but it's like a walk-in little wardrobe. The back of the control panel, yeah, a few wires, wowee. And under there is the engine through a little door, which is even shorter than me, so it's very short. And then if we open this door here, we have the forward wet head, which is basically the front bathroom. It's called a wet head because the shower, you just shower basically, there's a portaloo there at the moment, basically shower in the bathroom. So it's a pretty funky little room. Just needs, like everything, needs a bit of loving in it. So, and then, yo Willie! So yeah, a reference to Elf. Now we'll come back up here through that saloon, galley, saloon, either or, and then make our way through here to the aft cabin, or this will be the main suite. So it's got a big queen walk around bed, fully spring bed, everything's great. Lots of room in this cabin, lots of storage. The timber's all not bad. There's a TV that probably doesn't work. You know, windows, I got to replace those straight away. That's the back cabin door, which I'm going to block off. And yeah, as you can see, looking around, another few crappy windows. Lots of storage, massive bed, which is great. And yo Willie! Okay, I've got to stop doing that. In this door here, we have another like walk-in wardrobe-y thing, which I'm keen to make this a laundry. I reckon it'll be great. So I'll do some plumbing action there, shut that, and then this is looking out of the cabin, back at the saloon. And then if we come over here, we have, I'm just trying to do nice, steady, not rapid movements. And then this is the back head bathroom. So there's the toilet, and there's like a bath shower in there, which is just great. So if you've got any dogs on here or kids or anything, you can give them a scrub, or you know, shaving your legs if it tickles your fancy. And that's the bathrooms really. So yeah, no, she's very good. Lots of work needed. Yo Willie! Alright, so I'm just going to shut that. I'm going to make my way back up here. Now the reason I've got that hatch open is because I thought I will jump down there and quickly show you the engine room. So just bear with me while I get down here on the floor. Oh, it's not as easy as it used to be. Alright, so we're in the engine room. Bit hard to see. So that's our engine that we got working on the port side. There's a big old generator over there which I've got to sort out, and the heat exchange up there. The battery, pardon me, just cracked a beer. The battery banks are over there, and then this is your This is our starboard motor that's just giving us grief and it's seized at the moment. So we've got to try and figure that out. So I'm just going to do a little U-turn and then take you back in. So there's the shaft there for that motor. And then all the new filters that we changed. So yeah. So pretty much that's our tour. Hey all, sorry to interrupt the episode. I just thought I'd quickly jump on here and explain to you about my Patreon page, which I'll just have the link here, and I'll share it again at the end. But basically what the Patreon page is I'm going to end up uploading merch, and basically there's different tiers of memberships. Basically this channel is just going to be 100% funded by people like you that hopefully dig what I'm doing and want to help me on my journey. Like I said, after Mum passed, I got the boat, and then I thought in her honour I'm going to try and travel with it, share my music, take it around the world if I can, hopefully to tropical locations, and just, you know, do it in her honour. She would have loved it. So anyway, if anyone out there can help me by just a small membership, just any help at all, it's really going to help, because you know, I'm pushing hard to try and get it happening. This boat's just it's a mission. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and yeah, follow the Patreon thing. I might harp on a little bit about it, but anything will help. It'd be awesome. Thanks heaps. Now back to the episode, and on with the chlorophyll. Right, here I am down at Boatworks. I have just purchased a very expensive water pump for the port engine, which we just got working. It was $600, so yeah, it should be fun to put on today. And yeah, as you can see here, I'll just try and turn it around. That's the old one. Yeah, there's the new one. Yeah, there it is. 600 buckaroos. So anyway, yeah, there we go. Boatworks. It's where it's at this morning, and then I'm heading up to Brizzy again, fit this sucker, and play around with the other one. But I'll fill you in on that one later. See you soon. Okay, so I'm back on the boat. It is now Friday. I got the boat Monday. Just been to Boatworks to get the water pump, as I explained, and now. So yesterday we put the starter motors on, changed all the fuel filters, and we got the port motor working, but they said the starboard motor was working and not the port motor. So we got the port motor working, and the starboard motor had seized. So my plan today is to get the water pump, the new water pump on the port motor, which is the one that's working, and I'm going to try and jimmy and prise and everything to unstick the starboard motor, so hopefully we can get some movement in it, and then that will start. We're just fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything, but we don't like the chances anyway. And then I have, yeah, so I'll remove the starter motor on the starboard motor, the starter motor on the starboard motor, and get a crowbar in there and try and jimmy that. So anyway, I'll let you know how I go, and yeah, so back down in the hole behind me, and yeah, here we go. I'll speak to you soon. Alrighty, water pump's changed, so hopefully this one goes alright. There we go there. Let's have a squeeze. Where are we? That's it there. Now I have to take off this starter motor. I'm just trying to see where it is. This is it here. Take this sucker off and then we'll see if I can get some movement in the engine. Let you know how I go. Yoo! Starter motor's off, as you can see. Now I've just got to get this big ass crowbar and try and jimmy the teeth in there. I just don't know how I'm going to go. Let's see there. Wish me luck. That I don't blow my foofer out. That's not a crowbar, this is a crowbar. So as you just saw, the big ass crowbar didn't free up the motor. I'm smiling in a world of pain because yeah, I'm not going to disclose much more because it's the end of this first episode. So if you haven't seen what I'd put up in the past or on social media, yeah, please watch the next episode and you'll see what happens on our journey with the boat for the first time, the first trip to the Gold Coast. Please jump on, like, subscribe, do all that. I'm trying to set up the Patreon thing so people can donate money if you're interested in what I'm doing, trying to help me on this journey, because everything's not cheap and I'm a bit of an Aussie battler. So anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, share, you know, get amongst it. I'm going to get some merch happening and all that. Yeah, just really going to go for it. I'm working on the original tunes and yeah, it's going to be a good year. So I hope to see you soon. Catch the next one. Peace.